10 expensive and exclusive abandoned cars. How could some of the rarest, most valuable vehicles in the world be left to rot, forgotten in barns, fields, and warehouses? Why were Ferraris, Bentleys, and Bugattis worth millions abandoned like trash? What secrets do these silent treasures hold about their owners, wealth, and history? Stay with us, because what you're about to see will shock you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss a single story. Number 10. The 1929 Racing Bentley. In the rolling countryside of Surrey, England, a group of urban explorers stumbled upon something that made their jaws drop. A 1929 Racing Bentley hiding in a dusty old barn. This was not just any car, it was the same model that had once dominated the 24-hour Le Mans endurance race for Great Britain. Originally purchased by the grandfather of the property's last owner during the 1930s, it had been left untouched since 1985. Only about 1,800 of these Bentleys were ever built, making it extremely rare. Despite decades of neglect, the car remained in surprisingly good condition. Experts who examined it said finding it was equivalent to discovering a lost masterpiece by Rembrandt. Today, its value is estimated at more than $400,000, and collectors are thrilled that such a piece of automotive history survived decades of being forgotten. Number 9. Ferrari F50 in Nigeria. Far away in the sun-baked grasslands of Ibadan, Nigeria, a Ferrari F50 was discovered, abandoned and slowly succumbing to the harsh elements. This was not an ordinary Ferrari. It was one of only 349 F50s produced in 1995 to celebrate Ferrari's 50th anniversary. The F50 is iconic because it was the last road car ever built with a Formula One engine. These cars rarely appear on the market, and when they do, prices can reach up to $2 million. Despite years of sitting unused in the sun, this F50 still retained its legendary curves and engineering marvels. Its abandonment raises baffling questions about how one of the most valuable and rare cars in the world could be left to decay, slowly eaten away by time and weather. Number 8. Ferrari 275 GTB2 and Shelby Cobra 427. In an abandoned estate in a wealthy but forgotten area, two legendary vehicles were discovered: a 1966 Ferrari 275 GTB2 and a 1967 Shelby Cobra 427. Both cars had been stored in a barn since 1991 and had logged less than 20,000 miles each. Their combined value was estimated at over $4 million, with the Cobra being extra special because it featured a rare 427 racing engine instead of the standard 428. Amazingly, despite sitting idle for decades, both engines roared to life the first time they were tested. These vehicles were saved from a planned demolition of the estate, showing how chance and timing can mean the difference between destruction and preservation. Today, they are the hands of collectors who understand the importance of their history. Number 7. Lamborghini Diablo. Out in a remote field, partially covered in blue paint for reasons unknown, stood a Lamborghini Diablo. This supercar, produced between 1990 and 2001, had a total production run of only 2,884 cars. The Diablo was a marvel of automotive design, but this particular example was left to deteriorate in the open, with goats wandering around it. Once a symbol of speed and extravagance, the car now faced an undignified end, slowly corroding in the elements. Its story illustrates that even the most iconic and expensive vehicles are not immune to neglect, and it serves as a reminder of the fragile intersection of human desire, circumstance, and the passage of time. Number 6. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. In the Czech Republic, a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren sat abandoned in a police impound lot. This car, a product of Mercedes's partnership with the British McLaren Group, features a 5.5-liter V8 engine and stunning supercar performance. It has been stuck in legal limbo since 2011 due to the owner's involvement in a complicated investigation. For years, it has remained stationary, slowly showing signs of wear and rust. This example demonstrates that sometimes luxury cars are abandoned not by choice, but because of external circumstances beyond the owner's control. Even a car of such pedigree can face years of waiting before returning to the open road. Number 5. Shelby GT500. A 1967 Shelby GT500, modified to resemble a 1968 promotional model, has sat abandoned in a Georgia field for over 20 years. Originally used by a local dealership to attract customers, it was left to the elements after the business closed. Nature has claimed it in dramatic fashion, with a hedge growing through the hood and rust spreading across the body. Though neglected, the car remains a piece of automotive history and a testament to the era when muscle cars defined American streets. Some repairs and restoration could return it to glory, but for now it remains a haunting and silent relic of the past. Number 4. Marussia Supercars in Russia. In a remote Russian facility, an entire fleet of Marussia Supercars was abandoned, never even reaching customers. Pre-orders for these vehicles had been taken at prices upwards of $100,000, but the company went bankrupt in 2014, leaving production to rot in the open. These luxury sports cars were meant to redefine Russian automotive engineering, but instead, they became a stark reminder of ambition colliding with failure. Each car was unique, some being concept-only models, and now they lie in pieces, slowly corroding. It is one of the most dramatic examples of how an entire line of rare vehicles can vanish without ever being properly enjoyed. Number 3. Ferrari Daytona Spider, hidden in the grasslands. A 1971 Ferrari Daytona Spider lies partially buried, collecting dust and moss. This car, worth more than $500,000 if in pristine condition, is a stunning example of 1970s automotive design. Someone clearly tried to hide it, yet the decay reveals it has not moved in years. The Daytona's elegance and engineering brilliance endure, even as it succumbs to the elements. Its mysterious abandonment leaves car enthusiasts asking the same question repeatedly. Why would anyone allow such a rare and valuable vehicle to be left to rot? Its presence is a ghostly reminder of the impermanence of luxury. Number 2. Rare Land Rover collection in Britain. In an old country estate in Britain, filmmakers discovered a warehouse full of rare Land Rovers. Among them was one of the first lightweight models ever produced, completed in December 1968. It had not been driven in 50 years. The collection also included prototypes, modified utility vehicles, and unique support vehicles such as a cherry picker built from a Land Rover chassis. Fortunately, this forgotten treasure has now been rescued and restored, giving these historically significant vehicles a second chance. This story shows that sometimes abandonment is temporary, and preservation can save incredible pieces of automotive history. Number 1. Bugatti Type 22, Brescia Roadster. At the top of our list is a Bugatti Type 22 Brescia Roadster, which spent 73 years underwater in a Swiss lake. Built in 1925 with a 1.5-liter engine, it could reach over 100 miles per hour, which was remarkable at the time. The car originally belonged to French Grand Prix legend René Dreyfus, who lost it in a poker game before it sank. It was recovered in 2009 and sold to a California collector the following year for $370,000. Despite being submerged for decades, this car survived and became a museum-worthy exhibit, proving that even abandoned vehicles can carry incredible stories of resilience and value.